Hello, hello, welcome back to the Extinction series. Today we're actually starting things out over here on the island because we are taming up Pegos. And if you know about Pegos, that means you know what we're going to be doing next. We're going to chase some Gacha. So I'm going to spend some time, I'm going to tame up a big mass of these things, and then I'm going to breed up the most amazing Pego possible. Whoop, there we go. You can see I've already got one there. Breed up the best Pego possible. And then we are going to tame ourselves some Gacha, and then we are going to build ourselves a farm today. I'm going to breed up a nice stack of Gacha. I will do mutating on them. I need to mutate that crafting skill. But we'll get to all of that later on. For now, I'm going to tame these up, bring these back onto Extinction when I've finished that. It has taken me forever, but it's finally done. I've got them done. Now, there's a whole lot of changes around this base, and I don't think you guys have seen it since before the roof was on. So, I'm going to show you around the base real quick, and then I'll show you the Pegos, and I'll even show you the new snow owls. For starters, we got the roof on, so that's all actually finished. That's for something else. I don't know how I did this. That floats. They are normal structures. I had a roof going all the way across, which then came down like that bit there. Can't point with anything. I'll point with that. So that there used to actually come out here. And then I took away all the outsides expecting the insides to drop, and they didn't. They just stayed there. So that's there now. I'm probably going to try and make try and make it so I can put my my artifacts up there just as a display spot, because they're stable. I don't know what the go is. Roof is on, is looking far better. I have put in a grill, a cooker, and a chem bench, so I am churning out all the good stuff. Now, one thing that I struggled with, once I put this on, I couldn't get the gas bag in anymore, because that's where all my heavy stuff was being kept, after missions and stuff, drops. So, with the new barn doors, I put this in the back. Now, what's cool, these are normally 3x3, but this is 2x3. What I've done is I've attached it so that it's 1, 2, and then 3 is actually underneath. There's a pillar that goes down, and that allowed me to snap it to this so I could have it as a 2x3 instead of a 3x3, which worked out really, really well, because I think that doesn't look too terrible, and I can still just walk my gas bags inside to unload stuff. So, good stuff. I've done a little bit of breeding. I've got some colors to work with. I don't know what I'm going to do with any of this yet, but they aren't ready to really do anything more than what they already have. These are the Pegos. Oops, that's the snow owl. Came out pretty good in the end. I like the colors. Stat-wise, 50 into health, 53 into stamina, 48 weight, 47 melee. The only one that's really important there is the weight, because they are just going to be Gacha gathering. But we are going to throw them at something, see what they can do. Now, this is the new snow owl line. Now, if you remember from the last time I went after them, I caught that 145, I think it was. And I was using that for ages, but then I wanted to upgrade it. So, these are the new snow owls. 43, 46, 41, 48. They're not amazing. I will mutate them like crazy though, because you cannot have... Oh, I hit the J button. K mode is right next to J, and I do that way more often than I can. Anyway, as I was going to say, I am going to mutate them like crazy, because they are too good to not do that. Now, we need to go find something we can throw some Pegos at. Let's quickly just see what they're capable of. Oh, what's one of these things? God. My Velonosaur died to one of them. I didn't expect them to be such a threat. What level are you? I don't know, my spyglass then. Just need something small. Here we go, over here. Brilliant. You can kill a beaver. What level? 45. Great. Throw them both out. We're going to jump back on and we're just going to go attack. Eat them. So these are unleveled and unimprinted. I thought they could attack. What? I thought Pegos could attack. There you go. I've just learned something. They don't attack. Oh well, that's fascinating. This is actually the first time I've ever tamed Pegos. They don't attack. I thought they did. Guess they don't. That's fine. We've got them. They're all set for Gacha gathering. Let's go get ourselves some Gacha. By the way, I've decided that up the top of this bridge, if I can get up there, this is going to be where I set up my Gachas. I'm going to use this bridge and just space it out and have all my Gachas along it. So they should be pretty safe. Nothing's going to get up here. And they will be producing for me like crazy. So let's get the Dodicarus and head for the green zone. We haven't been to the green zone yet. What I'm thinking I might do, now that I'm sort of stopping to think, we'll bring the gas bag and the Anki as well, because while we're there, I will find some stone. Alright, gotta get everything together, then let's get out of here. Alrighty, so we are dropping into the green zone at last. Now, I do want to get high level ones. I don't know how much of a struggle it's going to be, considering I'm not going to be using any tech structures or anything like that. I'm just going to go stone. So, should be alright. Let's just swap to heat vision. And can we see any Gachas? It could take a while before I find anything worthwhile. Oh, I forgot you've only just been born. Let's give you some stamina. Well, it has taken me so long, but I've finally found a higher level Gacha. It's tucked up in a little corner. I've probably passed this thing twice now trying to find it. So, how do we tame a Gacha? First steps first, you get whatever it is that you're planning to tame it with. They will eat anything you throw in front of them. So for this, I'm going to use stone. It shouldn't take too much. I am on ×3 rates. It'll be harder for official, blah, blah, blah. All that usual sort of a thing. But if we come up to the Gacha, don't want to hit it accidentally while rolling. While he's sitting is the best time to do it. Open up your inventory and throw. And he should, there he goes, start eating. Definitely eating it. Are you taming? This is interesting. You are eating it, aren't you? Yep, only 20 left. Do you want more, you guzzle guts? Yeah, have more. Why do I keep opening the wrong menu? Ah, there we go. Alright, he's taming now. 0%. That's scary. Can you no longer do this with stone? Uh-oh. Something's gone wrong. Turns out I'm learning all sorts of lessons in this video. Pegos don't have an attack and male Gachas can't be tamed on stone anymore. It's like I see it dipping up every so often and then it goes back down again. Are you broken? Do you not want to be tamed? Alright, let me, real quick, let's try something. Can I... Oh my god, what is going on here? Oh, I'm on the Dodicarus, that's right. I was like, why aren't I going in the way I want to be walking? Alright, let's just gather up some stone, some wood and thatch real quick. And I'll make a stone structure and see if that's going to work. Let's just make a foundation maybe? Oh boy, this isn't what I was expecting at all. Oh no! 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 No, what have I done? I just fed my gas bag to the Gacha. Oh my god. I just fed my gas bag to a Gacha. What have I done? I'm a monster. All right, can you? Oh my god, just sit down. Sit. You're not sitting. Okay, can confirm gas bags don't give any taming effectiveness. Oh my god, stop it. I can't believe I did that. All right, real quick, let's just throw that down. I am stunned by what I've just done. Oh my god. You gonna eat that? Okay, so a single foundation gave 1.9%. I think, oh my god, that goes down so quickly as well. So nearly 2% would mean 50 would give 100. Therefore, okay, all right, I need to go. I can't believe I did that. I need to go make a stack of foundations, and I need to breed a new gas bag. Oh my lord. All right, well, let's go back to base. I'll leave this here. We'll try again. It'll lose all its taming efficiency. Right, back in a little bit, I guess. Alrighty, gas bags has finished being rebred. Oh my god. I figured while I was here doing this, I would, in fact, do a little bit more of what I was doing while I didn't have the internet for a while. I will actually show you what that was. So, in the snow out, so with the Christmas event, you could, do the whole lie under the Christmas tree thing. I have done so many. So, where do I start? The Pegos aren't what I'm looking at. Let's go to the tech stuff to start. Tech parasol. There we go. So, I've got enough to make an okay tech parasol. I need to get health so that I can make it so it's worth like throwing into the blenders and stuff like that. I'm going to make a baby blender at some point probably. I have ended up with raptors. I think I've only got, the melee and... Oh, melee's the only useful stat I've got there. I have got tech rexes as well. I have got stamina, melee, and... Oh, just stamina and the melee that are useful. God, I haven't had much luck there. Now, I did get a Quetzal, just one. It's got high stamina, which is nice. But le piece de resistance is this Giga. 57 points into its melee. So I need to get one that's got health, and I'm going to breed them, and oh my god, they will go like trucks. So that's just what I've been doing in my spare time. Like, I've got a full Velonosaur. So that's weight, health, melee, and stamina. I did, believe it or not, get... oh, that's right. I got Dinosuchus. Weight, health, more weight. Oh, that's a Castorides. Why are you in that search? Dreadnoughtus. So I got useless stats. It's just weight, oxygen, and stamina. But between the weight and the stamina, I might have to breed them. It might have to happen. I've gotten a few Dreadmares as well. What else did I get? I've gotten a few really good ones. Everything here is just worth keeping, really. I've got Aloes, I've got Baryonyx. What else did I get? I've got some Oviraptors, Aloes, Procoptodons, I've got normal Rexes, I've got some horses, Ceratosaurus. There's all sorts of bits in there which I'm not going to jump in and just breed and use. I'm going to wait until I tame them properly before I try and use them. But I've got to get those bits together now, and then we're going to go tame that Gotchya. He's still down there on follow. Rightio, guys. We are back and heading off to the green zone. A little bit of a detour. I didn't know that stone was going to be so pointless on them now. But we've got 300 stone ceilings and a fresh new gas bag that I hopefully won't accidentally kill. I can't believe I fed my gas bag to a Gacha. God's sake. Oh, look at you. You're all pretty. Level 20. Damn. So yeah, we're going to go do this at long last. I know it's been a little bit of a wait, a bit of a detour and carrying on, but we'll get there and it won't be too much longer. Hey look, Christmas catcher. Okay, so I'm a little bit upset because I came back with my ceilings and the Gacha got killed by some raptors. So I found another one. This one's a 150, so we're going to try and tame it instead. I'm gotta admit, I'm not 100% on this because, like, I feel like it should have tamed with just stone and it didn't, so I don't know why they're not working and I don't like it. But we're gonna try. So we're gonna wait for you to sit down and then we'll do the thing. Come on, mate, just sit. But yeah, tell you what, I'm very excited to try and get this sort of gacha build going on that I've got in mind. I'm gonna use that big bridge and I'm gonna build a big sort of sectioned off area so there's gacha and owls in each one and it'll be good, I think. Here we go. Quick. And let's just go. Just throw them all. Hopefully that'll work. Should get them. Oh, crystal. Okay, it started. Cool, still going. Alright, so it looks like my issue was that I didn't put down enough for it to just sort of eat. Apparently you've got to throw down stacks and then just sort of let it do its thing. Awesome! 219. Let's bring you closer. And grab that, and then grab all of them. Weigh himself down. So he ate 70. So I can still do a couple more. What did you end up with? What did we get? Red sap, gas, blue sap, sand, salt, and thatch. Okay, look, it's not bad. It's all stuff I'm going to need, so, yeah, cool. How many points did we get? 28 into crafting. That crafting is the one that's most important. That's the one we want nice and high. All right, I'm going to go and find another one. Hopefully I won't be too long. Bring you back in just a minute, I hope. Okay, we've got a 140 female this time. I am so glad because I have spent, I know I said I'd bring you guys back in a minute. It's been like 2 hours. I have killed so many gacha. Oh, quick. Yeah, I have spent several hours looking for this thing. Oh, I was not prepared. Here, have that. And then have all of these. There you go. That's fine. That'll work. Excellent. But yeah, so this had better have a high crafting skill because I don't think I've got it in me to try and look for another. Otherwise, we'll just mutate the crafting skill, I think. Done. Bingo bango. Done. So yeah, they are the easiest tame. You just throw stuff at them. I don't know why it wasn't working before. It was like, I don't know. Like they were just bugging out. Oh, okay. Crystal and obsidian is nice. 36. Okay, 36 in crafting I will take quite happily. They're both really low weight though. I don't... The health is good. The melee doesn't matter. But the weight is terrible. I like the 36 in crafting. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to find another one. Pray for weight. Weight's not the single most important stat for these guys, but it makes life so much easier. It really does. Okay. I'll keep on looking. Which way did I come from? I came from the way I'm going. Go that way. Okay, bring you back in another minute, I'm sure. It'll just be a minute. Why does this game have to be like this? I was about to start saying I found a 150 female. I got attacked by raptors. This is not the creature for killing things on. I do 28 damage, for God's sake. Go away. Come on, you're nearly dead. There we go. Alright, so hey guys, I found myself another 150. Look, totally, it's only been a minute. It's not the next day. I haven't spent an evening looking for something high again. I promise, it's totally just been a minute. Let's get it tamed. Alright. Popcorn. There's your meal, madam. Eat it. There we go. Sweet. Come on. Hopefully, so look, we've got a good health and a good crafting. Let's just hope we've got a good weight with this one, and I'll be happy, and we can go. Let's do that. It's going to be one of the females. It's not you. It's you. 36 weight. I'm happy. Done and dusted. Let's get out of here. Yeah. All right. So we're going to get back to base. That way, and then I'm going to breed them all up to make the perfect breeding pair, and then I'm going to. I think what's going to happen. So I'm going to breed a set to start just producing a few bits that I want. And then I will start mass breeding for mutations on that crafting skill. Once I've got that, assuming it can happen, by the way, I know it could in ASE, I assume it does now, but, you know, never put all your money in one basket. Money, eggs, something. So yeah, I'm going to bring you back once we get all that done, because once they're sorted out, I will start building the gacha base, I think. I've got a whole lot of materials and resources ready to go, so hopefully I can get it looking pretty good. It's going to be a permanent structure, so it's got to look nice. So you'll see here, crystals just dropped. There you go, picked it up. So to make that happen, all you got to do, hold down E. And there's a little option just here. It'll be disabled by default. Enable Gacha crystal collection, press that, and he will sit there and pick up your crystals. Up your weight, up your Gacha crystal collection. So sand and salt, perfect. All go back into you to eat. And by the way, she ended up getting polymer, which is really good. Polymer, gas balls, and pearls. Sweet! Nearly there. I've actually ended up pretty quick. I think this is like the second or third baby. It got the health and the crafting skill. So, crafting skill, single point is 1% in your going up. So, if you've got 0 points in crafting skill, you're going to have 100% crafting. That's how that is. Anyway, they are happening. She's happening. Bring you guys back in the next step. When I look, I think while this is going on, I might go start building that base, I think. Right. Breeding is, well, it's partially done. I've got all the stats together, and I've actually raised one up and imprinted. So it's, we're going to have a little bit of a shenanigan with it. Mum and Dad, the perfect pair, are in there over there, breeding away. I'm going to need so many babies. I want to get all of the important resources and, like, 2 to 4 of some of the really important ones. Now, some people know about this stuff, some people don't. This is the list of resources you can get. I'll put an image up on the screen. Common items at max amounts, you can get 120. Fiber, flint, green fragmented gems, corrupted wood, raw salt, sand, stone, and thatch. So you'll have 3, the first 3 going clockwise around the gacha's resources. This right here. So these 3 will be common, this will be uncommon, and this will be rare. So that's that common list of 3, and then of the 2 uncommons, you'll have a maximum drop of 60, and it'll be blue crystallized sap, clay, congealed gas balls, crystal, oil, silica pearl, and silk. Rare, which is that last one where the organic polymer is, it can be at a maximum amount of 30 per drop for black pearls, metal, obsidian, organic polymer, red crystallized sap, or sulfur. And then you actually have one that's very rare. It's really, really hard to get. It drops with a maximum of 180, and that is element dust. That's definitely going to be one that I want 4 of, just saying. That also means I've got to breed up a whole lot of snow owls too. Now, I believe within their stats, their crafting skill, if you have, I believe it's 160. It might be 180. Please don't quote me. It's been so long. that will cap out how much you get for those resources. So you're not going to get any more resources by mutating up to 250% crafting skill and, you know, feeding the Mal pellets, rah. You're only going to get that set amount. But if you go over that number, it actually increases the quality of the items that can drop in the quality crystals. So I had a blue drop before where it came out with that nice little Journeyman Riot chest piece. So if you get higher crafting skill, those rare drops can actually be better, but the resources don't get any more. Now, so gachas. They have one of the best saddles in the game. Let me go to photo mode because, oh my god, how cool is that? You're hanging his little neck hammock. Let's see what we can do with one though. I think I'm in K mode. There we go. Now, if you gather, they will eat them and try and produce crystals. They will eat that. They are good for gathering, but they just eat everything really quickly. They will get wood, thatch, fiber, stone, I think possibly even crystal and metal. Let's see what it does. It's been a long time since I've used a gacha, to be honest, and I don't think I've used one. Oh no, look at that, they get flint and stone from them. I think the last time I used a gacha as a mount was when Extinction came out in ASE. And I first started down in the green zone, and I decided to move up to the city because that's where some friends were. And, you know, my only mount was a gacha, so I ran my poor little gacha all the way through the waste. What did you get? Oh, that's interesting. Stone and flint from the lights. That's not what I was expecting. Yeah, ran it all the way up from the green zone into the city to set up my little base. I think they didn't end up wanting to stay there anyway, and I had to then run it all the way down to the desert. And the poor thing survived. Like, it did very well. Get some stones. Yeah, they don't seem to gather metal, which is probably a good thing. Let's try this again. Nope. There we go. Yeah, they don't get anything good from them. They do have a right-click attack, though. I forgot. Do you do anything else? No. Let's go. Whoa! Goodness me. I was about to say, let's go find something to hit. Oh, God. No. No, sir. I do not approve of this. Give me this. Give me up. You die now. There you go. Oh, my God. So, left-click attack. Are you mate boosted? Seems to take less damage all of a sudden. That was sudden. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at you two. So you are mate boosted. There's another one just shot past. Oh, that's a 140. Oh my god. And then the right click. Oh, he ran away. Whoa! Did you just go straight in the air and then come down again? So, with these guys, if you're just going to keep them around your base, all you want to do is level crafting skill, and assuming, you know, if weight's an issue, if you have a gacha and you throw down all your materials in front of it, it will pick them up and it will slowly eat them. And like, it'll go into their inventory. You can slot cap a gacha by throwing stuff in front of it. Weight only matters for what you're planning to put into its inventory manually. So, while it's not a super important stat, it's worth considering. But that crafting skill, like I said, if you're only using them for materials, it's either 160 or 180. Let me double check real quick. Hang on. Yeah, so it's 60%, 160%, and you will max out your production of resources. Anything beyond that will just up the quality of the items that it's dropping in its leveled up gems. So you're just here chilling out, aren't you? That little crystal? Polly! Probably shouldn't have opened that. Oh, that's one thing to consider. If you have polygachas, have the crystals kept somewhere. Even if you have to get like some armor doggos or whatever, store them in that. Slot cap the items. That way, when you want to have polymer, you just open as many crystals as you need, because the polymer in the crystals doesn't expire. They only expire once you open them. Just a pro tip. So if you're gathering from specifically a polygacha, don't open the gems until you're using it. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get to work and I'm going to start building my gacha farm up the top. It's going to be right up there. So I'm going to get to work and I'll bring you guys back once I've got a couple of the bays made, I think. Maybe I'll bring you for an update once I get one made, and then we'll move on to what's next. Just a quick update while I'm working away getting this stuff done. We have our first crafting skill mutation. So it's gotten 2 points into its crafting skill, which is amazing. We're going to get it all raised up, make sure it's fed, and yeah, so I wasn't 100% sure that could happen, but we got one quite early, so cool. We'll raise it up, use it for more mutations. Alright, check it out. We got our first element dust. That is a good start, and I've got a really good start going on up here. So, welcome to Resource Highway. Each one is spaced perfectly. You can see that they've got the happy glowies going on. There is a pego at the base of each, which will pick up for each one. And then at the top, each one has 6 owls all puking down on their heads. And then so I've got 3 on this side, 3 on the other side, and then 1 in the middle here. That will be my 7 rare resources. And then back here, I think I'll put, I don't know, I might go 2 element dust, and then 1 oil, 1 something else, probably. That's how that's likely to end up going. And then, because I'm future-proofing, this eventually will have a teleporter on it so that I can just zap over here. But it's all happening, it's all coming along, and I'll bring you back once it's all nice and set up. Okay, so I'm trying to set this up, and I'm starting to realize a little bit of an issue. So I was finding that my pegos, like this one here, was picking up crystals from these ones. And I felt that was just really too big of a range. Turns out, the Pegomastac's ability to pick up isn't related to stats, which I didn't think about when I was stacking them on either. It's related to their level. So I need to breed these down a little bit. I need to get some really low level ones to try and breed out probably everything but the health and the weight. Maybe the food. More work. Oh my god. That's alright. The main issue with this sort of a thing, like I was saying before, with the organic polymer, if you don't open the crystals, then you don't have to worry. Nothing can... it doesn't spoil, it just stays in the crystals. So you can sit there with a stack of 300 in your inventory, which I guess would end up being, 3 3s are 9,000 polymer in a full inventory. So, yeah, I need to breed out some stats then. This is all taking forever at this point. There has been so much breeding going on. I have bred all of these owls over the last couple of days. I have had to breed and raise them all up. I've done these gachas, and I'm breeding them for their items now, not stats. And I went and got all these guys. That's a lot for one episode. This is a lot of work. Oh my god. I think, yeah, we'll get it done. Come on, we'll get it done. I'll show you around this place real quick as well. Do I have my owl on me? Oh yeah, I opened a couple of crystals. Got some good stuff. Look at that. Woo. So I've got walls up on either side. And if you come here, there's a path over to the other. It goes down both sides. As you can see, there's owls up there as well. Now, the cool thing about this is if I get really greedy and I decide I want to, I can build up 7 more walls, and I can put on another set of gachas. So I can double my output if I really want. I can triple by going up 37 more. Point is, it's excessive, I think, and I quite like it because this is probably going to be where I stay until Gen 2. So this will end up being my main base after the series. Alright, I'm going to get to breeding. Time to breed out some stats. Alrighty, so we have the new Pegomastax bred up. I went and tamed myself a level 5 back on the island, came back and bred this. I felt like a monster, bastardizing the stats. So, we have kept the 50 health, 37 in food and 48 weight. We have completely dumped the stamina, oxygen and melee. That has reduced the range that these guys have to not pick up from the next tower. Now, what I'm not sure about is if I level melee, if I level weight, will it reach them? And if not, if I just leave this to gather and gather, because each crystal weighs 1, I wonder if these guys will slot cap themselves like the oviraptors do. Because the oviraptors and even the dung beetles, they don't care about weight. They just pick everything up. So I'm hoping it's like that. I don't have to touch their weight and they'll just slot cap. But this is a massive project and oh my god, am I tired. I think we're going to leave it there. And I'll show you how this all turns out at the start of the next episode. Until then, take care, be good, and I'll see you. Bye.